In the hyper-connected world of the 21st century, information and misinformation travels at the speed of light. A single unverified claim can circle the globe in minutes, creating waves of uncertainty and confusion. Recently, one such wave crashed over the American public, leaving millions suddenly asking one urgent and unsettling question. It began not with a bang, but with a digital whisper, a noticeable silence from one of the nation's most prominent and vocal figures. This quiet void was quickly filled by a torrent of online speculation, a cascade of posts and shares that built into a deafening roar. Is Donald Trump in the hospital? Right now? The question, stark and direct, hung in the digital air. The health of any former president is a matter of significant public interest, but for a figure who remains a dominant force in the political landscape and a potential candidate for the highest office, the implications are monumental. The sudden lack of official statements, the absence of his usually prolific social media presence, created an information vacuum. And in that void, speculation began to fester, growing more intense with each passing hour. Social media exploded. On platforms from X to Facebook, the topic went viral as hashtags like spying, Trump health, and where's Donald began trending worldwide. Rumors spread like wildfire, each share and retweet adding a new, often contradictory, layer to the story. The narratives were wildly divergent. Some claimed a sudden medical emergency, citing anonymous sources and blurry, out-of-context photographs of motorcades near medical facilities. Others claimed a deliberate cover-up, suggesting a pre-planned procedure was being hidden from the public to avoid any perception of weakness. The online chatter became a chaotic storm of theories, with citizen journalists, political commentators, and anonymous accounts all contributing to the confusion. But what is the truth? In an era defined by digital noise and partisan division, how can we separate fact from fiction? Tonight, we cut through the noise. We trace the rumor back to its source and examine the evidence. In just a few hours, search interest for Trump Hospital surged massively across the United States. Google Trends lit up, YouTube searches spiked, and millions rushed to find answers. This wasn't just a rumor, it became a nationwide panic. It all started with something very unusual, a sudden press lid from the White House. This means no public appearances, no updates, complete silence, and that's where everything changed. Within minutes, speculation began. Was he sick? Was something serious happening behind the scenes? Then, in the volatile hours that followed, something predictable yet potent happened. A video began its insidious journey across the internet. It didn't start on major news networks. Instead, it emerged from the digital shadows, first appearing on fringe forums and encrypted messaging apps, before exploding onto mainstream platforms like X and TikTok. The algorithm, blind to truth and optimized for engagement, did its job perfectly. Every share, every comment, every shocked emoji reaction acted as fuel, pushing the video into millions of feeds within a matter of minutes. It was a textbook case of digital wildfire, and at its heart was a grainy, shaky piece of footage. The video itself was deceptively simple, a presidential motorcade, lights flashing, moving with urgency. We see police vehicles creating a perimeter, their movements swift and serious. The clip was short, devoid of any official news commentary, which only added to its raw, seemingly unfiltered authenticity. Overlaid was a single shocking claim, presented as breaking news. The text was stark. Sources confirm, Trump has been taken to Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. The choice of Walter Reed was deliberate and powerful. It's the facility where presidents receive care for serious medical issues, a name synonymous with national crisis. The implication was clear and terrifying, a sudden severe health emergency. The claim sent immediate shockwaves. Online search queries for Trump health and Walter Reed skyrocketed. Financial futures markets saw a brief, sharp dip as automated trading algorithms reacted to the spike in negative sentiment. For a moment, the digital rumor threatened to spill over into real-world panic, but here's where the story takes a sharp, unsettling turn. As journalists and open-source intelligence analysts scrambled to verify the report, they didn't find a cover-up. They found a deception. That video, it wasn't from today. It wasn't even from this month. It was an old clip, recycled from a routine presidential movement back in 2024. The digital detectives pointed out the evidence, the specific make of a police car no longer in service, the foliage on the trees matching a different season, the exact angle that matched a news report from years prior. The video was real, but its context was a complete fabrication, repurposed with a new, malicious caption to create panic. The correction followed, but the damage was done. The debunking never travels as fast or as far as the original lie. For every person who saw the fact check, 10 had already seen, believed, and shared the initial fake report. It was a stark demonstration of how easily our information ecosystem can be hijacked. Millions of people were manipulated, not by a deepfake or sophisticated AI, but by a simple, recycled video clip paired with a terrifyingly plausible lie. On platforms like X, Facebook, and YouTube, posts went viral claiming, "Roads closed near hospital, emergency situation, health crisis confirmed." But here's the truth, no credible source confirmed any of it. Still, the algorithm pushed it everywhere. As a storm of unverified rumors and frantic speculation surged across social media, the nation's capital was gripped by an unnerving sense of uncertainty. The hashtag #NosDonTrumpStroke trended globally, fueled by a vacuum of information and a growing public anxiety. The silence from the administration was deafening, allowing the most dramatic theories to take root and spread like wildfire. With the narrative spiraling out of control and questions mounting from both the public and the press corps, the White House was finally forced to break its silence and mount a forceful counteroffensive. The administration's communications team mobilized, initiating a coordinated strategy to reclaim control of the story. Their first and most critical objective was to unequivocally shut down the most damaging claim that the president had been secretly hospitalized. Through official channels, they issued a series of stark and unambiguous denials. They officially denied all hospitalization claims, branding them as irresponsible and baseless. A senior official speaking on background to multiple news outlets stated plainly that the president had not undergone any emergency medical procedure and had not been a patient at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center during the weekend in question. But a simple denial wasn't enough. The White House needed to construct a powerful counter-narrative, one that painted a picture not of illness and secrecy, but of strength and diligence. They stated clearly that, far from being incapacitated, President Trump was not only in residence, but was actively engaged in his duties. The official line was firm: Trump was working inside the White House. This message was disseminated through every available channel. Aides and spokespeople emphasized that the president was taking calls, holding meetings with staff, and monitoring developments both domestically and abroad. To substantiate this claim, the White House pointed to observable facts on the ground. In fact, veteran White House correspondents and news reports confirmed the continuous presence of a full Secret Service detail at the West Wing. This included the iconic Marine sentry stationed at the door, a protocol that, by long-standing tradition, signifies that the president is physically present and working in the Oval Office. The absence of this guard is often the first sign that the president has departed the West Wing. On this weekend, the guard remained. To further bolster the image of a tireless commander-in-chief, officials even said he was working non-stop during the weekend. This carefully chosen phrase was repeated in multiple press briefings and background conversations, designed to directly contradict the rumors of a man laid up in a hospital bed. The strategy was clear: project an image of absolute normalcy and unwavering presidential activity, creating a reality so mundane it would suffocate the sensationalism of the rumors. The White House was betting that the steady, observable routines of presidential life would ultimately prove more convincing than the frantic, anonymous whispers on the internet. So, why did millions fall for this? 3 reasons. 1. Silence. Suspicion. When public appearances stopped, people assumed the worst. 2. Viral content, old footage reused, made it look real. 3. Existing health concerns. At 79, any rumor spreads faster. This wasn't just about one rumor. This shows how fast misinformation spreads. In just hours, a false story became a national trend. No confirmation, no evidence, yet millions believed it. So, is Donald Trump in the hospital? The answer: no. There is no confirmed hospitalization. This was a viral rumor, fueled by silence, old footage, and speculation. In today's world, the truth spreads slower than the rumor. Subscribe for new and verified updates.